Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today you join me in Salon Prive, as you can see behind me. It's Thursday, which is the Chubb Insurance Concours d'Elegance, which has a huge array of classic cars. I'll show you all of that later. But also, they're releasing the Lamborghini Aventador SVJ for the first time. Its European debut following its release in Monterey last week. So I'm going to take you around, show you the car, and obviously show you the rest of the event because this is my first time here and I'm sure it's going to be a good day. So it's about 9 o'clock in the morning right now. The car releases in the next 20-30 minutes. I'll show you that and then we'll get the day started. But first, I need food. It's too early for this. Now I couldn't stop without taking a look at this before I head to the Aventador SVJ. It's the Pagani Zonda 760 Oliver. It's been at many different events. I've seen it a couple of times now, but you still can't help to just stop and stare. Just look at the wing on the back of this. It's got the most intricate wing of all 760s, and that's saying something because most of them are ridiculous. This one was actually commissioned for a 9-year-old, believe it or not. So the father, I'm guessing, commissioned it for his son, who I'm presuming is called Oliver, and he'll get the car when he's older, so that's insane. But yeah, just look at the back of this thing. There's something about the presence of Zondas, you can't beat them. Now while I'm here, I just have to spin the camera around and point it at these two. They're currently entered into the concours, and while I don't know a lot about classic cars, I have a huge appreciation for them. So this, the 250 LM, and this, the F40 GT/LM. These are very special cars.
So, with 6 minutes, 44 seconds and 9, we are the king of the ring, and it's really an impressive result for us. Just to give you an idea, it's 15 seconds better than Aventador SV.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the Lamborghini Aventador SVJ. This is Paolo Ricchetti. Thank you for your attention. Have a great day, but come and talk to the guys afterwards and have a good look around the car. Thanks a lot.
And for the first time in the UK and presumably in Europe as well, here's the Lamborghini Aventador SVJ. I mean, just look at it. Seeing as this is probably the best time to talk about the car before the crowds swarm around it, I just want to quickly point out a few of the changes from this to the Aventador SV, its predecessor, and just say what I basically think of the car. First impressions, I love the look of it. People are split opinions by these nostrils at the front, which obviously aren't to everyone's taste. Got new front aero here, the front fins there, and also on the side you can see some addition of carbon ones. The ALA system is working at the front and the back of this car, which is something that was engineered on the Performante, and they've moved over to their flagship model. As you can see, the wheels, they are new for the SVJ as well. There are 2 other wheel designs, I believe, and I think there's one, I'm going to lay it on the screen now. I think it looks better personally for the shape of the car. Got carbon mirrors, I'm pretty sure that's available on the SV. Moving here, these side vents are flared out with an Italian flag. The back though, this is where most of the changes have taken place. As you can see, this has all been revised. There's now inlets into the engine, but also a glass panel in the middle for viewing it. It doesn't show you much of the 6.5 litre V12, but you get the idea. And then moving back, there's the ALA system, which works from the vent here, gets sucked into this rear wing, and is dispersed underneath the wing, depending on each side, whichever corner you're taking, it varies. Okay, quick side note. I know this engine cover revision looks great and all, but is it just me, or is the badge not centered to the actual car? So yeah, moving from the ALA, you can actually see that the rear has completely been redesigned. The exhausts are now moved from the bottom there, which is where the SV had them, to dual exit exhaust in the middle of the car, similar to the Performante. You got a more aggressive rear diffuser, and obviously you can't ignore the wing. I would talk about the interior a bit, but from what I've seen, they haven't actually done anything in here, just embroidered an SVJ logo into the seats. So yeah, most of the changes are on the exterior, and obviously the stats. From what I know, it's got 760 brake horsepower, 0 to 60s in about 2.8, 2.9 seconds, similar to the SV, so there's not many changes in that regard, but the main difference is lap time, which this is now the Nürburgring lap record holder at 6 minute 44.9. As the guy said, they care more about cornering for this, so it's all about the overall package. Increasing performance wasn't really going to do that, so they've just gone and made it more aerodynamically efficient, and now this car actually has about 40% more downforce than the SV. So it looks good, it looks aggressive, but at the same time it looks purposeful. But something we haven't really covered, or anyone hasn't really covered, is how it sounds. And I can say it sounds good, but it sounds different to an SV. So I'm currently in a sea of expensive cars. All the ones that I showed you were over there, but in this section, I think it's the main part of the concourse. We've got the most ridiculous classics, from Daytonas, Shelby Cobras, 275s, these 275s as well. That one especially is in an amazing looking grey. I'll show you in a bit more detail in a second. Got this, I don't even know what this is. We've got XJ220s, 250s, DB5s, E-types, the list goes on. And if I move the camera over here, a complete shift. We've got Alpine over there with the 110. I do like that car though, and I would love to find out more about it in the future. It's a very interesting thing, and from what I've heard, it drives amazingly. Anyway, the plan for the rest of the day, I think, go get some food, see where the day takes us. Next, lunch. So the concourse is still going on, but I'm about to head home. It's been good food, good cars, and it's just been an overall good event. So huge thanks to Salon Prive for having me. I think this video's over now, so I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.